Now there's no easy version for the next part. So I'm going to show you the hard version and then the even harder version. The hard version is that we notice that there's a metal line going across here and a nice side wall-ish sort of thing. Maybe that's a flower box in behind, I'm not sure. And so the hard version is just to continue that to go along right so that it comes up to this gentleman's pants right here. And then we'll leave it up to the imagination of our audience to just imagine that there's some kind of a cut behind there. So in order to do that, what we want to start with is we'll zoom in a little bit more. Oh, zoom in a little bit more. There we go. And you'll notice that there's a sort of a line in the middle of this bar, which is really nice for reference. If I control click right in the middle of that line, and then I come over here on this side, where I click, it's going to start right in the middle of the crosshairs. So if I click and drag, oh dear, I did it again. Look, my opacity is set way down. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of my, oh, come on now. Set my opacity back up to 100. And actually right now I want a hard brush because this is going to be difficult enough as it is. I don't want to have to deal with any fluff on the side. So there's a hard brush, makes it a little bit easier for me to live with. And I go ahead and make that nice piece there. And I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit extra both up and down. Now you can see here I've accidentally made his legs look wider than they were before. And I'm going to keep going right on down. Oh, I'll have to fix that part later. Okay. And inside here, oh, I'm going to need a smaller brush. So I'll go ahead and get a size 7 brush, 7 and enter over here. And now when I come over here, I think I will just move it over this way a bit so that when I come back I can push his legs back to normal size. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, and so again, here's the pants that I want to keep. Here's the pants that I want to go away. Here's the white line going across. So now I'm going to control click in the middle here. So now I've got crosshairs here. You can see very clearly that the blue is in the blue. And I want to match that up right about there. So I'm going to, oh, and you can see I'm off. Control Z that right away. Come in here and add that right there. Now if I go too far here, then you can see I'm going to get that the edge of the pants back again. But really, I don't really care about that right now because I'm successfully pushing it back. And I'm successfully pushing back a fairly large chunk here. The nice thing about this is it makes it really obvious where I'm copying from and where I'm pasting it to because they're really nice and close together. All right. Now you can see I've got some problems right here. I've got some more problems that are happening here. I'm going to, again, pick a point to line up with. So that point will be just fine. And then when I line that point up here, did it work? Sure. Now, I didn't really like the way that happened. So I'm going to try clicking from lower. That's much better. Oh, and I went too far again. All right, lower again. You'll see that I'm just being really picky because I'm being really picky. And so I can control Z, I can bring some lines over. I'm actually going to take this line and I'm going to put it there and there. Oops, I missed. And there. Nope, I missed again. There. Nope, I missed down too low. Nope, too high. There, just right. Okay, so I've got that line coming across. Visually, with the break of the leg, no one's going to notice that it's just a couple pixels off. And now I can come back down here, and I'm going to come back to the blue line, and I'm going to finish this one off. Okay, so if you're not lucky enough to get it in a good spot right away, then you can fix that. And you can definitely tell there's a number of things I'm going to have to come back and fix later on. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. So when I zoom out, you can see that this little row of snow that's falling here now has this perfectly, oh, that's just a pattern that the eye will pick up, and you can just tell. You can also tell this little snow cap here is kind of replicated 3 more times over here. So there's definitely things that we're going to have to smooth out, clone out, but you can tell that this is what I call the easier of the 2 versions. And now you can see where the snow needs to go away, and there's still a little part of her blue jacket that's hiding in the back there, that these parts need to go away, but we need to make sure that the glove still remains looking like a glove.